Hey, this is Clark Goff with Allen Tate and Davidson. I'm here with Nancy Lingle from the Davidson Library. I thought it'd be interesting to see kind of how the library is adjusting and what they are offering for everyone now that we're all cooped up. And Nancy, thank you for coming out.
You're welcome. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah. Hey, just quickly, how is the library adjusting? What are you guys doing to deal with this crazy time?
Sure. Well, the library closed at 5 p.m. on March 17th, and we've been closed. Our book drops are currently closed. People rushed in the last 2 days to pick up all kinds of material and take it home with them, so hopefully they've got still some good reading material. The first thing that the library brought back was virtual storytelling. So if you have a young child and want to come to story time, go to the library's website, which is cmlibrary.org, and we'll take a look at it in a little bit. And you can get some storytelling for your children online. That was the first thing we brought back. Last week, they contacted us individually. The Davidson branch actually has 5 different book clubs, and we are bringing those book clubs back online as we can. So you'll be able to go to the library's website, sign up for the library book club, and you'll be sent a link to either Zoom or Jitsi, which is the other format that we're using. So you can either log in with your computer or you can call in and join a virtual book club.
How do people find out what book is being discussed? Do they know in advance or?
Yes, so many of our book clubs were canceled, of course, at the last minute, and a lot of the book clubs are actually going back to the book that they were going to discuss in either March or the beginning of April. And those books are listed online, again, through the library website. If you click on our calendar, you can see everything that's posted. What's really great about that is we live up here in Davidson. We're the most northern branch of the library, but all branches do book clubs. So maybe there's one at Matthews or Mint Hill that you're interested in. You can actually join their book club virtually and obviously don't have to leave your house to do so.
Now, I was looking at the website earlier, and there's actually a lot of resources that I didn't realize, like ebooks and music and movies and stuff like that. Can you talk about those?
Sure. So we have a bunch of different cloud-based services. One is Overdrive, or it's also called Libby, and that's an app you can download onto your phone, your device, your Kindle, and you can download ebooks and audiobooks through that. Hoopla also has books, e-audiobooks, but they also have movies and television. And one of my favorite resources that we have at the library is something called Canopy. It's spelled with a K, and that has movies and documentaries online. What the library's done is it's increased the amount of electronic materials that you can check out per month with your library card. So that's been a great resource for people who we can't get resources any other way.
Yeah, you were going to share how to get a library card and maybe share your screen and show us
Sure.
a little bit.
Let me do
Maybe.
that. So we're going to share my screen here. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the library's website, cmlibrary.org. You can see all kinds of wonderful information, such as signing up for a library card. You can click there, fill out a form, and they will send you a virtual library card. Ancestry.com, we have the library edition. At the library, what they've done is they've expanded it, so now you can access Ancestry.com for free with your library card and do some genealogical research while you're at home.
That's cool.
It is cool. Universal Class has a whole bunch of wonderful classes, things from painting and knitting to holistic medicine that you can take online. And these are, I call them our magical 9 squares that show what's happening at the library. So if you wanted to join one of the virtual book clubs or story times, just click on the calendar. You can book a librarian who will help you with technology. That's a 30-minute one-on-one interview. You can do general reference questions with a librarian. And here's a listen and move story time. Again, that's virtual. Just click on that link. It'll show you where to go. So that's going to happen, or that is happening right now at 3 o'clock today. You can search digitally by a title. So if I was just going to look up book clubs, Oh, unfortunately, nothing showed up. So maybe I need to go do by title. Let me go back to the calendar. So I have one that's history and historical fiction. So you can see that my book club is going to meet Wednesday at 12 noon, and we are going to discuss the book Pope Joan. And that was the book we were supposed to discuss in person in March. We're meeting again Wednesday, April 22nd, and we're going to talk about The Library Book by Susan Orlean. That is actual National Library Week, so that book is kind of appropriate.
Cool. Well, hey, I'm amazed how many resources there are out there for free. The ancestry.com, I might have to mess around with that. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah, any last resources you want to show us? Or
This is our A to Z list of all our resources. So if you've got a kid who's working from home on a project or for something from school, you can access all our online information through something called ProQuest. They're alphabetical here. So let me scroll down, ProQuest Central. So you can access that with your library card number. I'm going to put mine in really quick. And ProQuest will let you search for all kinds of different resources. So if you're doing something about World War II, you can click on there. It'll give you all kinds of information, whether it's newspaper articles, resources through databases. You can limit it through time, books, audiovisual works. That's a great thing for kids. And the ancestry.com, if you're interested, is way up at the top here. You can click on that right here. You can learn more. We also have some tutorials online if you're interested in downloading ebooks or Hoopla, and you can always ask a librarian. If you look right over here, we have a librarian online from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday that can answer all your questions.
awesome. Well, this has been really interesting, and this is going to help me get maybe a few hours under my belt and do some exploring. So I really appreciate your time today. And again, Nancy from the library, and hope everyone's being safe out there, and we'll see you on the other side. Thanks again.
Great. Thank you, Clark, so
Oh,
much for
all right.
inviting me to talk to you today. Take
Absolutely.
care.
See you.